Welcome to Lightskin Television, another installment. This is the 2021 Women's Battle Rap Review of sorts. What are we going to call it? The Battle Rap Review? Update. Update review? Okay. Lightskin Television. I'm Lightskin U, a.k.a. DJ SUPERGOD, doing this thing every 3 months. I'm not much of a blogger, but got to lay down the law. See where we stand right now in female battle rap. I made a list yesterday. It caused a bunch of havoc. That wasn't the intent of the whole situation. That wasn't what I was trying to do. What I was trying to do was lay a template to get some power rankings going quarterly, every 3 months, every season. You know what I mean? To know where the female battle rappers stand as far as the rankings, their trajectory, if they're moving up, moving down, staying about the same. You know what I mean? It's hard to judge. I made a list of 50. It's impossible for me to be totally correct, or even I might be way off, but I had to set the template. I wanted to take a life of its own in due time, where the female battle rappers, the media, the fans kind of, put in their own input, correct what's wrong about the list, and update it, keep it updated. But you got to update it to what is active now after this list. This list was just a template. But when upcoming events hit and female battle rappers are booked and they're doing their thing, if they're getting clear wins, they should move up. If there were clear losses, maybe they stay still, maybe they move down, depending on the rest of the list and who's involved. You know what I mean? The 1 to 10, it's not going to be perfectly accurate, but most of these are considered top 15 to top 20 female battle rappers that I had on the top 10 list. The 11 to 20, I had a lot of legends on there that are inactive right now. They're not very active for different reasons. They might have moved on with their career outside of battle rap. They have more important things going on, pregnancies, starting families, delivering babies and what have you, which is more important than battle rap. I understand, but those elite or high-ranked female battle rappers that left at the end of 2019 and didn't battle during the pandemic, I'm not taking them off the list. They're not going to not be in the top 50 because they earn their right. I'm judging them by where they left off. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to put them in the top 10 because they're not active, to be fair. But like I said, it's just a template. You know what I mean? I never meant to make anyone upset, but someone had to jump out the window and do it. Female battle rap has been, prominent for at least 13 years on film, and no one ever thought to put power rankings together. It is a sport. We want to see it go forward. We want to see the trajectory shoot through the roof, and so I decided to be sort of the one to take the crucifixion. They kicking my ass the last 24 hours all over social media. I understand. Never meant to make anyone upset, but I had to get the narrative started, and hopefully media, battle rappers, fans, all y'all jump in. All criticism is needed. It's great. Criticism is great. Criticism will make everyone step up a notch. Everyone in the battle rap community step up a notch and fix it. Fix it. Put it in motion. Make it fair. Make it make sense. Whereas though we get to a point where everyone can calmly try to agree on exactly where these battle rappers should rank, these female battle rappers. Like sports. We'll take college football, college basketball, for example. AP polls, UPI polls back in the day. Before the season starts, how do you determine who's in the top 50, the top 40? It's hard to determine off of the laurels of last year's accomplishments and win-loss records. This is a fresh new year, fresh new situation. But after a while, a lot of people disagreed. A lot of panels disagreed. Sports writers disagreed. Different shows disagreed with the order that was, deemed to be 1 to 40, 1 to 50. But after years, after time, over time, they begin to accept it. You can still disagree, but it was kind of the code. Before you start the season, Alabama's ranked number 1, whether you agree with it or not. Clemson might be number 2. Ohio State, number 3. Penn State might be number 9 and they ended off last year number 16. But you're looking at their schedule, strength of schedule, all kinds of different factors to go into it. You know what I mean? That's just something we'll probably have to study, dissect, and, you know, kind of reinvent the formula to perfect. I mean, you can't perfect anything in life, but to try to make these power rankings more viable, more believable, acceptable, valid. You know what I mean? This is not the Bible by any means. It's just a 1 to 50 that I put together. I seen someone else come right behind me with a 1 to 40. Everyone chewed that person up, whoever it is. I don't know who it is, but I respect them because they came right behind me, disagreed, had a whole different list, and that started a narrative to get a conversation going. You know what I mean? There's a whole different conversation going with that list. If experienced battle rappers or different tier battle rappers created their own list to circumvent what I put out, that's fine. I want that. No, we want that. Disagree, but put your 2 cents in and show what is wrong or what is not accurate enough. You know what I mean? And we can go from there. What I want to happen is every quarter, the rankings get shaked up. You know, shake up the rankings, basically. When you see different rappers put in work, make strides, get them plates, and actually battle, the rankings should change. They should never look the same. Like every quarter, every 3 months, come April, when the list updates, it shouldn't be me and my opinion anymore. It should be other people's opinions, uh, you know, their input, you know what I mean? And we'll figure out some type of formula, maybe within a year, maybe after a year, maybe 2022, some type of platform way bigger than mine will take it to the next level, and it might be a popular platform, let's say, with more input from more people that are valid in the battle rap community, and it'll take wings and it'll fly in the right direction. It'll fly up, and everyone will pretty much start accepting that as the rankings. But someone has, after 13 years, there's no power rankings. Makes no sense. Somebody got to be brave enough to put the template down. So I did it. You know what I mean? I don't apologize for that, but I do apologize for anyone that feels disrespected or slighted. I didn't mean that. You know, I'm just one person. You know what I mean? And this is one list. This is a rough draft. But we're gonna move on from that. Let's talk about niggas versus bitches card. Bloody Scene Battle League. Shout out to TDH. Did a great job with that. There were a lot of circumstances that kind of affected the way he wanted to do things and run things. It didn't go 100% as planned, but you know, on the fly, the brother did a great job. His staff did a great job. Felt really welcome in Flint, Michigan. I could tell the rappers felt very welcome. Situations happened that, like I said, it didn't go 100% the way the brother wanted, but damn, it was like a snowstorm out there in Flint, Michigan last weekend. You know, at night it got down to 8 degrees. It was hard to travel for some people to get there, and the face-offs didn't happen Friday night as anticipated. You know, things happen. You know what I mean? Real life, weather, you know, inclement weather, things happen. But the event went down. There was a live stream. The live stream did not come out good, but the audio did. So we got to see basically what we needed to see. We got to hear what we needed to hear. But from what I understand, the footage is going to be wonderful when it actually comes out. So you're going to have some good battles to watch, more than likely on YouTube. 6 battles were slated for that card. Only 4 actually happened. Situation where way ahead of time, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ahead of time, Lady J got the heads up that Holmesy the God was not able to battle for health reasons, health circumstances. It went down, and JC at the last second did not show versus Coffee Brown. I understand it's a family situation, potential health situation. I'm not sure. I'm going to speak on that, but we were waiting for JC to the last second. The venue had to shut down really, I think, at 9 something. But the venue stayed open at 10, and we were out there since 5 in the afternoon. So I only had 4 battles. But with that being said, Lady J calling me right now. With that being said, we moved the battle a couple blocks over to Classic Cuts Barbershop. I mean, shoot a lot of rap videos and what have you. You know, I mean, very good black barbershop over there. If you ever in the city of Flint, Michigan, you need to get that shape up. You need to get that cut. Go to Classic Cuts. But see, Ill Will and Mac Myron shot a music video over there. That was cool. Uncle Rob from 15 Minutes of Fame was shooting little clips and stuff that he put on there. It was me and Danny Myers' cousin, brother. His brother, we did like a 13, 14-minute freestyle session. It was funny. It was interesting. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tyrant. He from Louisville, Kentucky. That's neither here nor there, but we waited another hour. We bought some time for JC to show up. We want to shoot the battle right there with JC and Coffee. I mean, everyone was pretty much sitting in their cars, keeping warm, waiting for JC to show up. And I guess at the last second, we figured he wasn't going to be able to make it. And TDH said he talked to him. He wasn't able to make it, so we ended up shooting that music video. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Ill Will and Mac Myron. We shot the Mac Myron music video out there. The shit was fire. It was lit. So that turned out good. But the event was a good event. The battles that did go down were very entertaining. And for the most part, they were pretty much even. I mean, the women and the men, nobody was slacking. Everybody came with it. You know, Miss Petty went up against Money Mitch. Miss Petty went first. She was talking that real life shit to Money Mitch. Miss Petty was smooth. She didn't stumble at all. I loved her material. She was entertaining. She was fun, but she was speaking some stuff that hit home to certain women. You know what I mean? I'm sure. And Money Mitch came right back and just rebutted her right from the door. Like a little funny rebuttal. You know what I mean? He had some stuff he was saying to Miss Petty. It was entertaining and funny, but to me, they were all one-round battles, by the way. The whole card was one-round battles. The way Money Mitch came at Miss Petty, he wasn't continuous throughout the whole battle. He stopped. It seemed like he light stumbles here and there. I think Miss Petty was more crisp through her whole round compared to Money Mitch's round. Money Mitch's round might have been more entertaining, but I thought Miss Petty had slightly better pen than Money Mitch. So to me, I think Miss Petty won. Some people see it another way, but she had a very good showing, and she definitely moved up into the ranks, definitely. And I have no qualms about putting her in the top 50. You know what I mean? She putting in the work, and she keep OTF lit all the time. You know what I mean? She got that personality where she really cares about battle rap. She really cares about her career in battle rap, and she's a good promoter. She really promoted her shit well, and she put the pressure on herself with all that self-promotion and everything she do online and stuff. You know how Miss Petty is, but she delivered, though. You know what I mean? So she backed all that shit up. Respect to Miss Petty. Respect to Money Mitch. Beatrice and Danny Myers. Oh, my God. Danny, he came out the gate barking on Beatrice. Beatrice was ready, too. They both... you know what I mean? They were fellowshipping the whole weekend, you know what I mean? Chilling out, clowning, having a good time. But when it was time for business, it was time for business. His pen was ready. You know what I mean? I think Miatra was probably more prepared than Danny, but Danny know how to get prepared quick. It seemed like he battled every 6-7 days. Danny, a consummate professional. Beatrice knew this. She was ready for him, and Danny showed her respect as an MC. He was friendly, but when it was time to battle, he was in her face talking crazy like he always do. Danny delivered. He did his thing. Then Beatrice. It was her turn. She still got a rap. She came out there and delivered, like serious. Like she put it on Danny. She was like poking him and hitting him in the chest and grabbing him and talking to him, man. She had a little bit of everything you want out of a battle rapper, especially in a one-rounder. She took everything she had in her arsenal, put it together in a package that was crisp, and she was ready. I just like the way she prepares. Everything was like right there on point. Had Cheddar by her side. Cheddar was, you know what I mean, right there where she needed to be, very supportive but quiet. You know what I mean? When them two battle, like they don't talk to you or nothing right before the battle. It ain't nothing personal, it's just business. They ain't not ha kiki and none of that shit. They came to battle, you know what I mean? But this was Miatra's night. I think she did really well. A lot of people were calling it either way. I ain't gonna call it. I'm just gonna say it was a great battle. They both delivered and gave us what we needed. That might have been the most even or entertaining battle. Quite frankly, that might be the most entertaining battle or the best battle of the night. Could be the best battle of the night. There was only 4 battles, maybe by default, but it was a great battle. I enjoyed it. Bonnie Godiva versus Mac Myron. Bonnie went first. Bonnie did her thing. She delivered like she always do. Uh, she was creative. She had a let's just say she used her cell phone. She had a prop that was creative. That was funny. She spit what she's supposed to spit against Mac Myron, but that's a hard matchup. That was Mac Myron, and he went last. Ah, it might have been better that he went last because Bonnie did everything she's supposed to do. She wasn't affected by anything Mac did first because he didn't go first. Bonnie went first. She did what she's supposed to do. I was impressed. You know what I mean? I like what she delivered. I like what she had for him, but you know, Mac, he had a potential viral moment at the end of his round. He came in all friendly, you know what I mean? Looked like he wasn't going to disrespect Bonnie. The first thing he did is disrespect the shit out of her. Then his round went down. And he entertained us the whole round. His round felt like a whole 3-round battle. It didn't go long, but it had so much layers to it. It was just, man, it was entertaining. But at the end, he had a couple little spots where it was kind of, you know what I mean? There was some filler parts, but you know it was coming with a bang. You know what I mean? At the end, it all comes with a bang with him. Pause. So Mac ended the battle. I'm not going to tell you too much before you see the footage, but the prop was his mom came out in the last 10 seconds, and it was potentially viral moment in battle rapping. We really enjoyed that. Everybody went crazy at the end. So, of course, a lot of people, for the shock value, they're going to side with Mac Myron as the winner in that battle. But I'm going to be honest, Bonnie, I think she wrote better than him in that. She actually wrote a better round than Mac Myron. So the pen was better on Bonnie. The delivery was way better on Mac. But Bonnie had a very solid performance. It was a good performance. Mac just took the crowd. And he's damn near at home, you know what I mean? He's from Yaktown. He's from Pontiac, Michigan. We was in Flint, Michigan, right down the road. You know what I mean? I don't know how long it is. What, an hour and a half tops? Hour. So, yeah, with that being said, hell of a battle. And that have some great replay value when you see it on video. Diablo versus Chef Trez. From what I understand, they got there. They were two of the people that did not make it in time for a face-off Friday night, but they got to Detroit Saturday. I think they traveled in together on a bus. Muslim sister and a Muslim brother, they had mad respect for each other. They traveled together, so it was definitely a respect level there. I think, from what I understand, Chef changed some things around about his round and what he was going to say to Diablo. He took the respect route over the disrespect route, which I respect, and it didn't make him any less of the rapper that night. I feel as though he won, but Diablo delivered. She did. She's been away for a while, but she came back and she wasn't rusty or anything. She didn't have no ring rust. She came and delivered. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Chef took it easy on her. I mean, he delivered. He did what he's supposed to do to her. He's talking to her, not so much about her. He was a little bit on the preachy side. Can I say that? He was talking to her spirit, not her soul. Does that make us? That makes any sense to you? Chef delivered. He delivered. Diablo delivered. A lot of people weighed towards Chef getting the win. I heard some people in the building say Diablo got the win, but nobody was upset with the results of that battle. Everyone had a good time. I believe everybody enjoyed it. Like I said, the JC versus Coffee didn't go down. Lady J versus Holmesy the God didn't go down. But Lady J was a hell of a host. She was a very good host throughout this whole card. And her co-host was Ill Will. So from the door, you know he's going to be entertaining. So they made a nice little duo, you know what I mean? And I believe later on that night, she worked her way in, Lady J worked her way into being the love interest in the music video with Ill Will and Mac Myron later on that night at the barbershop. So it all worked out good. I'm sure the trip was worth it for Lady J. As far as that battle, I believe it's going to be rescheduled on a future Bloody Scene Battle League card. Hopefully we see JC and Coffee Brown at some juncture in the future. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but it would be nice because we were really looking forward to it. I love the way Coffee Brown just came into place and commanded the whole. I don't know. She had like this aura about her when she came up in there. You know what I mean? I've seen her many times before. I know Coffee. You know she cool as hell and everything. Great battle rapper. You know what I mean? One of the top right now, but definitely in the top 10. I don't care what nobody say about that. Definitely a top 10 female battle rapper, woman on the power rankings. But I don't know. It just looked like she was ready. Like no matter what, if JC showed up, no matter what he brought, I think it would have been hell for him that night. She looked like she was ready to come home with the with the victory. You know what I mean? No matter how it turned out, no matter what the results were going to be, she looked like she was ready. And it was just a big disappointment to not see that transpire, that battle. I believe that was the headliner. It didn't go down, so I would love to see that happen in the future. Will it? I don't know. Only time will tell, and that's totally up to JC Coffee in the league. Shout out TDH again and his whole crew. They did a great job. That was Niggas vs. Bitches 1. Can't wait till they have a sequel to that. Should be a hell of a battle. I wouldn't mind if it's in Flint again. Like going out there. I like that little town, little city. Grand Battle League. Shout out to Pooper, Shell. Y'all doing a great job. Women owning their own league. And a lot of it is women versus women. A good amount is women versus men. You know what I mean? As far as the way the cards are constructed and put together. I respect what they doing. I'm going down there. Going down to Tampa next weekend. You know what I mean? Got my reservation. Got my ticket. I'm ready to see this. You know what I mean? Hell of a card, too. You got, believe the main event is Logi versus Deuce. So that's a local matchup right there. They both stars in their own area, especially the Tampa area. Deuce be doing his thing. He's the king of upsets to me. I like the work he does. I think that Deuce upset B Magic, if you ask me. You know what I mean? That was last year, March 1st on Bullpen Battle League. The same weekend where everything was going down the day before with RBE in Atlanta and Smack URL at the same time, simultaneously having battles in the same city. Well, in that same city the next day, John the Don and Will put on a great card. I think the card, to me, stacked up right against RBE and Smack URL's card the next day on March 1st. You know what I mean? There were less battles, but they were power packed and they were all competitive. That was a great card if you want to watch it online. That was March 1st, 2020, Bullpen Battle League. And that Deuce versus B Magic was a great battle. With that being said, everyone in Florida in the Florida battle rap scene, they love La G. She never really gets the credit she deserves across the country, but she's always very active and very competitive. You know what I mean? I look forward to a great battle between La G and Deuce. The co-main event, which could easily, to me, be the main event. C-Bree the Lyricist versus Panic. Oh, when I tell you that's a match, right? That's a match from heaven right there. They're going to be talking to each other, man. Midwest Queens right there. C-Bree the Lyricist is a beast. I believe her total record is 5-1, if I'm not wrong. She's got like one loss on her record, and it's to the #1 battle rapper, female battle rapper right now, arguably, and respectfully, Vixen the Assassin. You know what I mean? That was a one-rounder in Milwaukee, Wisconsin last year. It didn't go C-Bree's way, but I've never seen C-Bree lose a battle outside of that or even have anything that debatable except for that Eon battle. Eon is good. I like her. Eon gave C-Bree a hard way to go, but I add C-Bree. You know what I mean? Some people might have it another way, but as far as I know, C-Bree is 5-1 career on video. You know what I mean? She's also a great lyricist as far as making music. You know what I mean? Check her music out too. But C-Bree versus Panic, we don't have to say much more about Panic. Panic the truth. She been doing it for a while, man. Panic just, woo. Panic should be on more major cards. To me, I feel as though she should be on major cards. She put it in. She get it in all the time, man. And I don't see this being a letdown battle at all. This could be battle tonight easily if it turns out the way I anticipated turning out. This is, damn, this shit could be crazy. Seabree, the lyricist, and Panic. Damn, I can't wait to see that one. That's the one that gets my blood boiling. I can't wait to see it. Ashley and Cheddar, that's going to be an uphill road for Ashley, but anything can happen any given Saturday. Cheddar, you saw what she did with Official. That was incredible. She did a great job with Official. Cheddar always give you a hell of a battle. You know what I mean? She's always on top of her game, and she's like maybe top 10 as far as preparation for battles. Like, she be in the zone, man. She know her shit. I love the way she prepare. I don't know. I don't make much predictions. I just go to the battles and watch them and enjoy them. But I really feel like this battle here has the potential to be a surprise if Ashley come with everything she got. But I'm gonna be honest with you. For Ashley to clearly beat Cheddar, Cheddar would have to have a bad day, and she don't have bad days. So I don't know. Lady Tunes stepping up in the ranks. Lady Tunes against Ease. Ease has a great record of battling females. He battled Official and did a great job also. He said some shit in that battle people ain't never gonna forget as far as priorities and being a father and what you know about this and which I like Ease, man. He from that camp, YBS and Don Marino and all them, and they very active as far as battling. They get around. They might battle monthly, bi-monthly. You know what I mean? Pause. But Ease is like a formidable opponent for any woman. You know what I mean? He gonna try to chop a woman's head off. He ain't gonna be nice to you. He ain't gonna be flirting with you. None of that shit. He gonna try to chop Lady Tune's head off. So she gonna have the best performance maybe of her career to this date to take out Ease. But I think she'll have a great showing, and I think it'll be a very competitive battle. Beatrice versus Wad. I don't know much about Wad. I got to do my studying on him, so I can't call it one way or another. But I know what Beatrice do, and I saw what she did with Danny in her previous battles before that. So Beatrice just constantly moving up the chart, and a win over him over a male after just battling a male 14 days prior would do a lot for her ranking and a lot for her status right now. She also makes great music. Got to check out Beatrice's music, man. She on point. You know what I mean? She could easily be a top recording artist if she wasn't battle rapping. Or while she is battle rapping, she can accomplish anything she set her mind towards. And I support her. Beatrice and Wad. I don't know enough about Wad. I don't know what to say. That's my fault. I don't know every battle rapper. I think I'm well versed in knowing enough of them, but I gotta look. I gotta look into that. I don't know much about Wad. I just know Beatrice be delivering. So we'll see what happens with that. Nuchi Chinks versus Prophecy. That's on the card. Eon versus Problems. I think Eon wants to really prove where she belongs right now in battle rap, in female battle rap especially. She's had some good opponents. She did a very great job against the opponents that she's had, female opponents. This should be big for her. A win here should really put her more in the public eye. You know what I mean? People who are purists and underground battle rap fans and connoisseurs, they know about Eon, but a lot of people never heard of Eon. There's a lot of male battle rappers who don't know who Eon is. They never heard of her. I bet you they'll know her after this. Diablo and Young Ra. Diablo, I think she got her foot wet against Chef Trez. That was a hell of a matchup for her. Hell of a battle. She did well. She shouldn't have too much of a problem with Young Ra. Not saying that Young Ra can't beat Diablo, but I think her ceiling is moving up. I think her trajectory is going this way, not that way. I think Diablo will be more than ready for Young Ra. She had enough time. 14 days should be good enough. You know what I mean? She's back on that comeback trail, and we proud to see her return and work she's doing. So, gotta respect Diablo and Young Ra. Upcoming battles. There's a card in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I think it's February 27th on a Saturday, involving Miss Merck and Lady J. That should be great. Two Queens of the South. That should be really great. You know what I mean? This will be a great chance for Miss Merck to redeem herself. and a great chance for Lady J to move back up into the rankings. She has not been active for a while, and she had some activity in early. She had some back-to-back battles in early 2020, but hasn't been very active since. Battles getting canceled and this and that, but she's had enough activity to stay right in that top 50, and I think she belongs right where she's at. Maybe in the top 25. With that being said, this will be after not battling for circumstances out of her control the previous weekend, last weekend, this next weekend coming up, I believe, not this next weekend coming up, but at the end of this month on February 27th, I think the Lady J battle would do a lot for her career to take out Miss Merck. If she can put away Miss Merck, this will be huge on her resume, her all-time resume, especially if she doesn't continue to battle in the next year or two. This will be one of the great battle results to end out her career. As she steps on to bigger things in life, if she decides to go that way. Miss Merck, if she can put in work, if Merck can put in the work, I guess that's a bar. She can put in the work that we expect her to. She'll be right back on the map where she belongs. You've seen her. You've seen the last couple battles, but you know what she's capable of. We know what Merck is capable of, and she talking this shit early to Lady J. We're gonna see how it all pans out, but that's February 27th. And the next day, Battle Rap Society. Shout out to JoJo Dancer in Clarkston, Georgia, right about 10 miles east of Atlanta. Nice little town. I believe it's at the Doghouse. Battle Rap Society got a nice card, period. I'm not going to get into all the male battlers that are battling, but JoJo put together a really strong card. But I believe the headliner is Bonnie Godiva versus local Atlanta battle rap great Hope Trilly. Now, as you know, that last Battle Rap Society fall of last year, it was supposed to go down between Hope Trilly and 40 Bars did not go down. 40 Bars did not show and promised to make the battle up. I don't know if the battle will ever be made up, but another formidable opponent has been given to Hope Trilly on her home league, on one of her home leagues, in the Atlanta area, which is Battle Rap Society. She's going to get a great matchup versus Bonnie Godiva, and I really look forward to seeing this. Can it help or hurt Bonnie? No. Bonnie's resume is ridiculous. She's going to be where she is. I got her in the top 10 now. I got her at number 10. She's in the top 10 now. She's at least in everybody's top 25 at the worst. Presently. I ain't talking about career-wise or who she's not better than or better than, But she's definitely a very well-known vet, who deserves